Russia and China have announced a landmark partnership on China's C919 passenger jet, a direct challenge to Boeing and Airbus. This collaboration marks a pivotal moment in global aviation, signaling a shift in the balance of power that has long been dominated by Western manufacturers. This isn't just business, it's a geopolitical move, redrawing the map of the skies and escalating East-West rivalry. The partnership is about more than airplanes. It's about influence, control, and the future of international travel and commerce. Russia, crippled by Western sanctions, needs aircraft and parts. Its aviation industry has been isolated, and the country is searching for ways to keep its fleets flying and its economy connected to the world. China, meanwhile, wants the C919 to rival Western jets and prove its technological prowess. The C919 is more than a plane. It's a symbol of China's ambition to become a global leader in high-tech manufacturing. By joining forces, they aim to build an independent aerospace ecosystem, free from Western technology and pressure. This means developing their own supply chains, standards, and even new markets, reducing reliance on the West. This alliance could reshape global trade, technology standards, and diplomatic relationships for years to come. The ripple effects will be felt not just in aviation, but across industries and borders. For Europe, the implications are profound. The continent's aviation industry, already facing fierce competition, now confronts a new, state-backed rival with vast resources and political will. Airbus now faces a state-backed competitor, playing by different rules. The traditional market dynamics are shifting, and the pressure to innovate and adapt has never been greater. The partnership threatens supply chains, market share, and injects new political tension into aviation. It could disrupt established relationships and force companies and governments to rethink their strategies. European leaders must decide: compete, cooperate, or contain this new force. Their response will determine not only the future of their own industries, but also Europe's role in the global order. Their choices will shape Europe's future, influencing jobs, technology, and the continent's ability to remain competitive on the world stage. The Russia-China C919 Pact signals that the old rules no longer apply. The era of Western dominance in aviation is being challenged, and the industry must adapt to a new reality. We're entering an era where technology is a weapon and economic partnerships are strategic acts. Every decision, every alliance, now carries greater weight and consequence. Understanding this new reality is essential for navigating the turbulent skies ahead. The choices made today will echo for decades, shaping the future of flight and global power. The story of this jet is the story of our time, a tale of ambition, rivalry, and the relentless quest for dominance in the skies. The C919 is China's bold and ambitious attempt to reshape the global aviation landscape. For decades, Boeing and Airbus have dominated the skies, forming a powerful duopoly that has left little room for challengers. Developed by state-owned COMAC, the C919 is designed to compete head-to-head with the Boeing 737 and Airbus A320, two of the world's most popular single-aisle jets. For China, the C919 is more than just an airplane. It's a symbol of national pride, technological progress, and the country's growing ambitions in high-tech manufacturing. However, despite its impressive design, the jet still relies heavily on Western components, especially for its engines and advanced avionics systems. This dependence on foreign technology has limited the C919's global ambitions, as international sanctions and complex certification hurdles continue to pose significant challenges for its worldwide adoption. While the C919 has secured over 2,200 orders, the vast majority are from Chinese airlines. Breaking into international markets remains a major hurdle, with only a handful of foreign carriers showing interest so far. In response, China is investing billions of dollars into developing homegrown alternatives for critical components. Yet, experts agree that it will take years, if not decades, before Chinese technology can truly match the reliability and performance of established Western suppliers. For now, the C919 remains in a strategic limbo, a bold statement of intent, but not yet a fully independent contender on the world stage. This is the critical context behind China's new partnership with Russia, as both nations seek to challenge Western dominance in aviation. By joining forces, China and Russia hope their alliance will be the key to finally breaking free from Western supply chains and establishing a new era in global aviation. Western sanctions have devastated Russia's civil aviation, grounding fleets and cutting off parts. Desperate, Russia has tried to revive its own aircraft industry, but domestic projects are plagued by delays and inferior technology. Unable to buy or build jets alone, Moscow turns to Beijing for survival. Russia brings engineering expertise and experience operating outside Western systems. For Russia, the C919 isn't just an opportunity, it's a lifeline. The partnership was officially announced in Beijing, marking a historic moment in global aviation. Russia's United Aircraft Corporation has joined forces with China's C919 program, signaling a new era of cooperation between the two nations' aerospace industries. Russia has pledged a massive $50 billion investment, a sum that underscores the seriousness and scale of this collaboration. Part of this investment will go toward building a second C919 assembly line in Komsomolsk-on-Amur, which will supply Russian airlines and create thousands of new jobs in the region. Teams of Russian and Chinese engineers will collaborate closely to replace Western-made components, ensuring the aircraft's independence from foreign suppliers. Their first major project is a new joint engine, the Dragon Bear 1, which they aim to have ready by 2030, a technological leap that could redefine the industry. Aeroflot, Russia's flagship airline, has already placed a landmark order for 250 C919s, demonstrating strong confidence in the project's future. This enormous order guarantees a significant production backlog, keeping factories busy and supply chains active for years to come. To streamline the process, a new joint certification body will be established, allowing the partners to bypass traditional Western regulators and speed up aircraft approvals. This body will also develop alternative aviation standards, opening the door for allied countries to join and benefit from this new system. The agreement includes shared spare parts, joint maintenance centers, and standardized pilot training programs, ensuring seamless operations across both countries. By creating a closed-loop ecosystem, the partnership is designed to maximize resilience against potential sanctions and external pressures. The message is clear. They're not just building a new aircraft, they're laying the foundation for a self-reliant aviation bloc that can stand on its own. The sheer scale and ambition of this project are unprecedented in modern aviation history, representing a bold step forward for both nations. Ultimately, this partnership is a direct challenge to the West's long-standing dominance in aviation. The world is watching closely as a new chapter unfolds. For Europe, the Russia-China C919 alliance is a crisis for Airbus and the broader economy. European suppliers are forced to choose sides, likely losing billions as they withdraw from the C919 project. The EU faces a dilemma: uphold sanctions and risk economic fallout, or risk political backlash by engaging with the new bloc. Europe may respond by boosting investment in Airbus, tightening export controls, and strengthening alliances with neutral countries. The EASA safety standard could become a tool to limit the C919's market access. The alliance is forcing Europe to rethink its industrial strategy and global role. The stakes have never been higher. The Russia-China C919 alliance will reshape global business far beyond aviation. Western suppliers face a total cutoff, leading to job losses and industry restructuring. The world is splitting into two technological blocs, one led by the US and Europe, the other by China and Russia. Multinationals must now navigate two sets of rules: supply chains and political risks. Financial markets will see more volatility, and the dollar's dominance could be challenged as the bloc pushes for trade in yuan and ruble. The era of prioritizing efficiency is over. Resilience and security now come first. Companies may reshore or friendshore manufacturing to trusted partners. The C919 Pact is a wake-up call. Every business decision is now geopolitical. The global order is being rewritten. Experts are divided on the C919 alliance's long-term impact. Some see it as a game-changer, combining China's scale with Russian tech to break the Boeing-Airbus duopoly. Others are skeptical, citing the immense challenge of building world-class engines and systems. Western analysts warn the C919 may end up heavier, less efficient, and limited to captive markets. Moderates argue the real impact is political. The jet forces supply chain decoupling and solidifies the Russia-China bloc. The C919's power is symbolic, a rallying point for countries seeking independence from the West. Success depends on execution. Can two state-run giants truly collaborate and innovate? The next 5 years will reveal if this alliance takes flight or remains grounded. The world is watching closely. The stakes are global. The C919 alliance will impact ordinary people worldwide. Passengers may face a split travel experience. Western jets in some regions, C919s in others, raising questions of safety and comfort. Job losses will hit Western aerospace suppliers, while Russia and China see a boom in high-tech employment. For young engineers in China and Russia, the C919 is a source of pride and opportunity. The dream of seamless global travel may give way to new borders in the sky. The freedom of movement we take for granted could become another casualty of great power competition. The Russia-China C919 alliance marks the start of a new bipolar aviation era. The Western duopoly is over. A self-contained bloc now challenges the old system at every level. This is the culmination of years of rising geopolitical tension and strategic competition. Russia and China are betting on technological independence and resilience. For the West, this demands a strategic reassessment, innovation, stronger alliances, and a clear-eyed view of the new landscape. The C919's journey will be a barometer for the world's future, globalized or divided. The choices made now will shape the balance of power for decades. The world is watching its ascent. What does this mean for the future of air travel and global relations? Let us know in the comments. For more analysis, follow our coverage.